Or what do you believe could be the first big important step to change? About you, what do you think?
I honestly think you get back to nature. You take yourself to the forest. You take yourself to the trees. You take yourself to the beach. Uh, if you can't take yourself there physically, you take yourself there in the mind. You know, people that you can act. You've got an inner system, and we're visionary.
I think.
You need to have your feet on the ground. You need to have your feet on the earth, and not with shoes on. Yeah, to be completely connected with it. But the energy comes from everything and everyone. But it's a natural energy that's there for us to use. You know, to our fullest potential. It's you take it from the air, you can take it from the sky, you take it from the sun, you take it from the moon, you know. It's something that we're all doing it, we're all using it. But in the Qigong, it's a conscious effort to collect the energy. But in conjunction with the medicine side of things and the healing, it's the daily practice of the Qigong and a meditation and being in nature and getting the energy and the information from the nature is and taking away the thoughts that are in your head on a daily basis all at the same time is literally the program to release yourself from the woes of life, so to speak. Yeah. And I get messages from nature, like from the trees, from stones, from feathers. Yeah. I get messages. That's right. Hug a tree. Exactly. Yeah. But it's really it's yourself. You use, I said this already, but you use the nature as a divining tool to work on yourself. It's alive, literally, like we are. But I think a lot of us have forgotten we're alive. And that's why I like to stay in a place like this, where we are in the Daintree. There's limited population, limited contact with people. I don't believe being a hermit is. People can do what they want to do. I spent a lot of time on my own, catching water off the roof and being in nature. Yeah, just.
How long have you been like hermit?
I spent 10 years in
10 years.
Just reading books, doing the healing, getting information from different sources. The information for the retreat came to me in downloads, and I was getting them at all very thick and hard and fast. And this information is from a higher power. It's got nothing to do with me, but that's what I'm being told that I have to do. So I've used the energy from nature and from the information I get to
Now the time is come.
help other people as well as myself. And I think if everybody was connected to nature like this, they would be a hell of a lot happier.
Most of the people who come here, they are living in the cities.
Yeah.
And you-
So yeah, the city is it just looks like a big mess to me, to be honest, and I personally pick up on the energy. I don't need to be there. I can pick up on the energy of a place. You don't need to be there, you know. And you certainly don't want to go in there when you know that's what it's like, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It's a congestion of energy that looks like, to me from the outside, it's a whole heap of things that don't really need to be done. It's doing something to make something else happen, to keep people busy in the minds, and busy doing all of this. But what are they being busy for? What are they actually doing? There's
But
no
don't
end.
have time to think what really.
No,
So,
no, and there is no time. Isn't real. Time is a concept that's been created by companies, by people that are like it's about money, you know. Time is, yeah, it doesn't exist. It doesn't really exist. It's a constraint. It's a stops people from doing things that they really could be doing.
stop people to flow.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. It's a block. It's a block.
To make the
People just need to figure out what their earth job is here, instead of working for other people or being caught up in the city, being caught up in the system. Yeah, so get in touch, back in touch with nature, and remove all the stuff from your mind and your system that isn't you.
we are more disconnected now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. A little bit of where I feel like I've done the right thing for the earth. You know, I don't know. I feel like I've done a little bit. If everybody does a little bit, everybody does a little bit. But people that are too far removed from nature, unless they make the connection again, it's very hard to see what they're actually creating in the world of money and industry, and unless they make that connection with nature themselves, I don't really think anything is going to change, you know.
Today I will return to my source.
What he just said, today I return to my source,
The immeasurable
This
potential of all that
is what we're listening
was,
to.
all that is, and all that
It's
is
about returning to your source, which is your
nothing.
power that you're connected to, the energy within nature. Returning to your source. Your inner source is the energy,
To my source.
but it's blocked by too many other things. People working too much, people getting sick because they're working too much, you know. Just need to take time to relax.
So, relax and spend time with them.
Well, in nature as well, or their families, or not making money that thinks that they thinks that buys them happiness, and it doesn't. Yeah, I think it's better people just live a more simple life, you know. Yeah.
I don't know, when I had 18,
I think when people are pressured into something, especially young children, you know, it's their path is being taken away from them. Their natural abilities have been taken away, you know. When I say earth job, I mean like the job that you're here to do to keep people energetically in an earth way. Yeah.
I think I heard that like workers,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Which is whatever you're meant to be doing. Like, I believe you're a messenger. You are here to share information with people, and this is your mode of transport, filming or photography. You know, that's how you share. But all of this can help anyone. Yeah. But I think when people are pressured into, at least you've been able to take your path how you wanted to take it. You might have gone through a few experiences first where you didn't, you know, and sometimes we need to do that to realise too. You need to do what you don't want to do, otherwise you wouldn't know that you didn't want to do it. Or you need to do things that are not very good for you for a certain amount of time, and until you realise that you don't need to do that anymore to yourself. Yeah. But as far as pressuring from parents goes onto children, like for
An education.
to take the
In
time.
your life. It's, okay, don't. It's like you can ask, but not too much.
Yes, yes.
You know.
And I do ask the universe for things.
What? Sorry?
I do ask the universe for things as well. Yeah.
For the things.
It could just be practical things, but I honestly, I ask the universe, and when I do a treatment on somebody, I say you wish them all the best, you know, and you bring the light through yourself into them. It's got nothing to do with me, really. I'm a channel, like everyone else is a channel, you know. And everybody has the ability to heal themselves. But the intention, that's the word I'm looking for. The intention is to show people that they can do this themselves, you know. But you need to take the time away from work and away from all of this to get to this point. Otherwise you won't realise what you could have for yourself. Yeah. It's empowering people to do and have the energy that they already, it's a natural thing. It's something we already know. It's just all of the other things that have been put on top of that. So something your parents taught you, something your parents told you, something you got taught at school, or whatever it may be. But they're things that have disempowered you, where you really have everything you need. You just need to take those limitations off. And they don't know what to do with it, because it's actually the natural state. It's all of our natural state, the natural state that we were before all of these other things were put on, you know. Yeah. And the freedom can be scary. It's the fear of the unknown. We're scared of things we don't know. We make up labels and put things in boxes and so we can try and understand them. And we don't actually understand anything. It's just something that we don't need to do. is what people need to stop doing, is putting constraints on themselves, or realizing when they are putting constraints on themselves, more to the point. But you can't realize that about yourself if you're busy all the time. You need to take the time out to start with to get to that point. Yeah.
How do you make that?
How do you make that?
Yeah, this is the question.
This is the question.
big question.
Yes.
How you live this?
You just do it.
Just like
You just do it. Just do it. If you feel like you need to go, you just go. There's no need to leave the planet. I mean, commit suicide or any of that sort of thing. You know, I think you just, if you're not happy, you just leave, wherever it may be, living in the city or yeah. You've got to. It's scary. People think it's scary, that's why they don't make the step. They think everything's scary, that's why they don't make the step. People let things like health problems go on and on and on for months and years without doing anything about it when they could be much better, you know. It's a strange concept. You just do it, you just go. If you want to go, you go. But I think a lot of us have forgotten we're alive, and we're just in this system, constant, programmed, the wheel.
how to stop the wheel.
To stop the wheel is to get out of the wheel.
This hard.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
It's not hard. No.